What's up, everybody? This is Cool Dude, and welcome to another chill discussion. Today, I'm going to be talking about something that I probably should have already talked about before: theaters nowadays. Basically, COVID-friendly theaters now, and what I honestly think of them. Now, this is a video I've actually been wanting to make for a while because quite a few months ago, I rewatched a movie that is very awesome and very, well made. I've talked about it before on the channel. It is A Nightmare Before Christmas. Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas, even though Henry Selick directed it. But it was his story, so I can see why I put him in the title. Anyway, I saw that movie in the theater again because there was really no other movies out, like new movies out. And so what COVID-friendly movie theaters are doing, they're kind of showing old movies, you know, just showing old movies, because there really isn't any new movies that are coming out in theaters because they kind of can't come out in theaters with everybody, like, not really being eager to go outside and having to be more COVID-friendly, reduce seating and all that. So not as many people are going out to theaters anymore. So they've had to COVID-friendly their, like, systems. You know, there's new seating things, there's new way of ordering your tickets, there's a new way you have to wear masks, obviously. The whole system is different. So I'm here to really quickly just give you my 2 cents on it. Well, what do I think of it, honestly? And honestly, when I was in the theater, watching the movie, and I'm not gonna, this is not my review of Nightmare Before Christmas, I'm sorry. This is just about the movie theater. I just talked about the Nightmare Before Christmas because that's the movie I went and watched. So yeah, I watched it, and how was the experience? It was about the same, honestly, for me. I know I'm not one of those people that dislike wearing masks. Like, it's uncomfortable, for sure, but, like, I'm not one of those people that are protesting, oh, masks are infringing on our rights and all that stuff. Which, by the way, I'm not going to get political about that, because this is America. You have the right to express yourself however you want, as freely as you want. I'm not going to hate you and call you a stupid person because you don't want to wear masks. You're all brilliant, beautiful people. You have the right, if you're American, you have the right to express yourself as freely as you want, and that's the joy of this country. If only some people would know that. Anyway, but I am going to say, like, if you are going to say that the masks are, you know, kind of pointless and they don't stop anything, yes, they do. Like, it is the best possible way you can protect others and loved ones. And if you're claiming that they infringe on your rights to speak and all that and freely express yourself, it's not like that for me. For me, it's like masks are the symbol of the American people to protect one another. It's like your responsibility to protect each other, you know? And just really tell everybody that I care about you, you know what I mean? We need to care for each other. We can't just be spreading diseases out there. I'm not saying that if you don't wear a mask, you don't respect everybody, which, like, because just because you don't wear a mask doesn't mean you're an a-hole or anything like that, but I'm just saying, you know, if you wear masks, then you're basically going to be protecting people a lot more. But anyway, that's a whole nother story I gotta be talking about. Or not. Anyway, back to the theater. There really is not that much different besides the masks. Basically, what they have you do is you have to obviously order your tickets online. You can't go in and, like, buy it that way because that's not COVID friendly. I get that. And the only reason I could see that being a problem is that some people like to, like, you know, play it by ear, you know what I mean? Like, they don't like to schedule their movies, which I get it. I can sometimes be like that with certain things. Like, you know, like, one minute they might say, oh, we'll go tomorrow at 5 o'clock, and then it comes 5 o'clock when they're busy with something, and they're like, you know what, we'll postpone it to 7:30. But the fact that you have to buy them online, and you can't really buy it on that day unless you want to rush everything, it can cause some problems, because, you know, you have to make that deadline or you're not going to be able to see it, or your ticket is basically wasted. So I could see that being a problem, but if you really plan it out, if you just kind of leave your, you know, days of playing it by ear behind you, then you're going to be fine. As for the line, like, the overall experience in there, it's about the same. Everyone has to wear masks, obviously, all the employees, but, like, the overall feel of everything is the same. They still have the movie posters, they still have all that. By the way, I went to a Harkins. I know not every theater is made equally, but from my 2 cents, this is how everything is going to go. From what I've seen and read. Then, of course, you can buy your snacks. Now, the thing about snacks is that you can wear masks. Pretty much, you have to watch the movie, wear the mask. If you're going to eat, you can take the mask off, but only if you're going to eat. If you're going to eat or drink, and then after you're done with it, you have to put it back up, and then keep watching the movie. Now, some of you that might be a turnoff because you're like, oh, seriously, I gotta keep putting it up and up and up and up and all that stuff, because I know some of you like to just kind of drink one sip and then save the rest for the movie and then, you know, do that. But the fact that you have to keep doing this, that might throw you guys off. But honestly, it's a small price to pay for that, because honestly, I like it for two reasons. One, it is COVID friendly, because, you know, you have to wear masks. Two, it actually allows you to eat and drink things. Actually, I like it for three reasons. Did I say two? God, I'm an idiot. Okay, three, and then three, it's just, the mask gets really uncomfortable in general. Like, I don't like to wear it for long periods of time, because then I start to feel my mouth sweat on it, I start spitting on it, you know what I mean? That's my biggest concern with the masks, in terms of wearing it. Like, I'll wear it, fine, but just in terms of the uncomfortableness of it, it definitely gets uncomfortable after a long period of time. But I like this system because it actually, if you buy snacks, in a way it kind of relieves the stress a little bit, because when I walked out, I still had my mask, and I'm like, hey, I'm not sweating, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm not miserable in this thing, because I took it off so much, because I like to, drink occasionally like you guys do. So, in a way, I have to thank this mask, because it's the theater for this, because it's leaving me with a more pleasant experience wearing a mask, So that's why I forgive it on that front. But that's only if you're buying snacks. If you're not going to buy snacks, then you just have to wear masks the whole movie, and well, I'm sorry. And then obviously the seating is different. From what I've seen, I know it might be different for some theaters, but mine in particular, there was basically 2 seats, and then the next 2 seats were blocked off with tape, then 2 seats, and then the next 2 seats blocked off, 2 seats, etc. Which I do like. I think it's fine, but the only reason I could think it's bad, because some people like to sit next to each other like families, and all that stuff. If you have a group of 6, 5, you're going to have a problem. But I can totally see it working. The rows might be taking up a lot quicker, and there might be a lot less space, but I do think it's a lot safer, not only for the people, but also, it's a lot more, counterintuitive than just building all new seats just to, space them out a lot more. Rebottling the whole thing would have been too much, so they did this, and it's fine. It's fine, I think. Again, if you're one of those people that like to sit in groups, I'm sorry, this might not be for you, but I think it works for the most part. And then the overall movie watching experience, it's okay. It's fine. So, in terms of the movie theaters right now, I would absolutely recommend you go to a movie theater. When new movies finally come out, even if they do still get you the COVID-friendly theaters, again, this video is not going to age well, but when they still do COVID-friendly movie theaters and there's movies coming out, just watch it, guys. Just watch it, because I honestly think that movie theaters should be around. Someone watching a movie for the first time should be an event. It should be a spectacle. It should be as big of an experience as you want it to be. Some of the movies you might not be excited for, and that's fine. But if you are so excited for a movie, to watch it with other people, to see it for the first time before it even comes out to anybody else, theaters should be around, because those people deserve their moment to eat snacks, to enjoy themselves, to be immersed in the action, to see it on the big screen. I absolutely deserve it, especially after seeing movies like Avengers Endgame, Joker, Doctor Sleep, It, Chapter 1, all those great movies on the big screen I was so hyped and excited for. I want people to have that same experience. Some people might say, ugh, movie theaters are so pointless because, there's streaming services out now and you can just watch them that way. But I love the experience of watching it in a theater, you know what I mean? It might not be the most cost-effective way, but it is just in general, in terms of what you're getting yourself into and the feel of everything. This is the best way to do it. Theaters should absolutely stay around, and what they're doing with COVID-friendly, it honestly doesn't take too much away from it. It's sure, you have to wear masks, there's a lot more spacing in the seats and whatnot, and you have to order them before, and you can't just go out on a whim and be like, okay, we're going to 6 o'clock, and then go to the theater and then just pick your tickets up there. No, you have to order online, but still, all of that to pay for keeping the grand experience of watching new movies for the first time with friends, with family, eating snacks, having a grand time. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the price of admission. So please, guys, if you want to, please go. I would absolutely recommend going to a COVID-friendly movie theater near you when new movies finally do come out, because who knows at this point with all the delays. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This video, I can absolutely tell, I'm probably going to title it, it's not going to age well at all. By the time more people start to watch it. But still, glad I could make this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think of movie theaters. If you have gone to one, with an old movie or a new movie, just let me know how your experience was and what you think of this new, system of watching movies in the theater. And until next time, guys, stay cool, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, y'all.